Welcome, strategy game fans. Rob here from eXplore here with IXION. I'm guessing I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's a city builder survival game set on a space station, and it is really unique, and I'm really enjoying it. And I wanted to show you guys what it's all about because it'll be out here in just a day or so, and the embargo is up soon too. By the time you see this, of course, that would be the case. So I wanted to get started, and I know that a lot of people enjoyed the demo, but we want to go ahead and just play and see maybe what it's like for minutes or hour or so. And maybe it'll be a game that you'll enjoy as well, but I have certainly enjoyed it. So I wanted to let you know what it was all about. All right, so I'm not going to watch this whole thing. Once you get it, if you decide you want it, you can have it. But needless to say, the intro cutscene is actually really cool. It's really neat and unique.
Shuttle EMV Sharon is now docked.
And I think I'm going to skip all the dialogue too, just because, well, at least that dialogue bit. I want you to see gameplay. That's the name of the game, right?
Council member Giovanni Battista.
So we're going to go ahead and close this out. And what I want to do really is start to set up roadways so that I can collect all the materials here that are in this space station, right? So with that being said, we want to go ahead and have stockpiles, which we're going to go ahead and rotate with the R button, and we might even make two. We'll have one on each side here. And then what we want to do is, actually what we're going to do first is create some crew quarters too. Actually, you know, before we even do that, we're going to set these once they get their stockpile, like their actual these things done. Okay, they're done. Waiting orders. Our resource has not been. We're going to go ahead and collect these. So it's going to collect the alloy, which means that we can start to pick up the alloy that's around here too. This is food, so we're going to set this to collect food, and once we can, we'll have that food stockpiled there. It has a great tutorial system, so if you feel like you need to, please by all means check it out if you do get it. The game has time controls like almost every other game on the planet at this point does, especially city builders, which is great. But the thing that's unique about this, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it, is that not only do you have the exterior, this is cool, right? This is super cool. This is your space station here, and of course it, you know, has propulsion, so I'm assuming we're probably going to be going somewhere eventually, but we also end up building ships that will go out to explore our solar system here. And I think that's what's really unique about this game, is that we can start to launch probes, then have like fleets and everything like that. And I don't know how deep that system gets, but it's certainly unique from any other city builder I've ever played. So I'm excited to see just how deep this goes and how far we can get with that, like actual mechanic itself. But we're gonna keep going, and I'm gonna play along for 45 minutes. What I think I'm gonna start doing, and I'm curious to hear from you guys as far as feedback goes, is I'm really going to start limiting my Let's Explore videos to like one episode, because they're only one episode tends to do well, and I think a lot of people check in to see what the gameplay is like and then really kind of stop watching. So my Let's Explore videos themselves are going to be 1 or 2 episode series at the very most. And then I might start doing Let's Plays, which will be, of course, like actual extended plays. So, alright, I don't know why this isn't letting me. Why don't we? I guess maybe because we don't have people yet. I didn't build the last one so quickly, so maybe. Actually, let's go ahead and put it here. Put it here. And we'll put another one here. And I think maybe once we get people, I think we need people. We need 4 workers for both. And then we're going to go ahead, and while we're doing that, we'll go ahead and build a little road here straight down the center.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station.
Alright, I'll let you guys hear some of this. It's actually really good voice acting. So, again, I'm going to kind of gloss over it because it's mostly tutorial stuff and like kind of like, why are you here? And I really want to sort of show you the actual gameplay itself. So there's actually events in this game where I really appreciate. that are really cool. And so this case, it says that the administrator at Taekwon crew members are currently unable to access food supplies, so they're asking for food supplies to reaffirm our competency as administrator. And so we ensure that the food will be delivered. There's now a food section. We're going to go ahead and set up a mess hall. We'll set it up over here, right by where our crews are going to be. And then we're going to go ahead and harvest this once we get... Oh, it looks like we need more crews, I guess. I'm not sure why we don't have the ability to set something active here. Oh, this is a workshop. That's why. I thought I was building a stockpile, an additional stockpile, and I did not. Look at me being all silly. Wouldn't expect anything less from me, would you? Alright, so workshop allows for the construction of other buildings inside the Taekwon by sending a mech to construction sites. Okay. I'm surprised we didn't actually have one of those. Alright, how much do we have? We don't have enough. So we're going to go ahead and start harvesting more. We'll take more. And as we gather those alloys from those like little, basically like salvage points, or actually they're supplies. Okay. For some reason I thought they were like little salvage, like basically like trash. I guess they were. I think that's what I thought they were. They're not trash. They're actually supplies. That makes sense. We knew what we were doing when we built the space station. Thank God it wasn't built by me, because I would have screwed it up. So, alright. Once we have this stockpile done, we'll go ahead and grab food. Alright, it's done now. We'll go ahead and collect food, so we can collect food there. And what we'll do next too is take this road system and we will connect it to this other system over here. So yeah, we'll do that. Probably not what I really wanted to do, just because I like to be symmetric. So we'll have this. Yeah, look at that. It's not going to be symmetrical. I don't like it. But that's fine. Maybe we can put something here. I don't know. Maybe there'll be a building there we can just like slop in there. Alright. No connected stockpile has enough food. For what?
Administrator.
We have plenty. What are you talking about?
Transmission from Marduk Council member.
Hi, Marduk. Go ahead, Henry.
Administrator.
Bonjour, Administrator.
What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Barjaville, writer.
Alright, we'll go ahead and take some of this stuff here too.
But most of all, member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of
So we'll need polymer so we can research things. So we're going to go ahead and build another stockpile so we can end up dropping. But polymer ends up being helpful for research. So we're definitely going to want that, right?
Important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic.
And we'll come over here and build this up here so that we can start to collect some of the stuff over here as well. We'll need the space because we're going to start building like research stations and stuff. And the research station itself is huge.
The first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines.
Alright, so we'll eventually get to a cargo ship, but we're going to need some science before we can do that. Some of this polymer, I should say. So you can go over here and we'll go ahead and available, and then it's saying cargo ship, and we will build the cargo ship. This is the part where the game gets really unique in and of itself. Like, it just, this whole building ship stuff is really cool. So ensure all crew are quartered within 12 cycles. We will do that. So we're going to go ahead and drop another crew quarters right here. And then we might end up extending this out so I can build this, because you can delete it easily, very easily. And we have half of them, so you know what we'll do? We'll actually go ahead and do that now. And we will go ahead and build crew quarters down the line. You know what we'll actually do too? Is we'll bring that road up 1, 2. So that we'll delete this. build the road here. That way I can keep my symmetry. I need my symmetry. Now, if we have more, so what we can do is actually build the road out to probably about here. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just take the road right there, make it a nice little circle. This will be like the row homes here. The row of homes. And then you are going to start taking the polymer. So we'll start collecting polymer as much as we can. And that'll help us start to build the ships that we need. Because we're going to need not only the cargo ship, but also a research ship too. So, or a science ship, I should say, sorry. But most importantly, it says 85 of the crew are starving in Sector 1. Why? I should be feeding them. And then we have homeless people. We knew that. That's going to be rectified by the fact that we finish this here in a minute, and that's going to be another 15, and then we'll be 30 here. So, we'll speed things up. Awesome. Our ship's being built. So with that, we're going to go ahead and... the cargo ship's going to let us grab food, and we're going to do that once it's complete. Wow, there's that one spot right there you missed, robot. Go back there and fix it. There you go. Take some polymer, get some more alloys. And then once we're complete with that, oh great, the ship itself is done. So we will go ahead and pause it for a second. Fleet management, the bulwark is going to go ahead and grab some food. All right, it's going to be high priority. You can change the priorities for this. Eventually, you can also grab stuff like, you know, the different things that we're going to need, but we only want food for now. All right, we're almost complete with the quarters. This one, once it's complete, will be enough to fulfill that quest we have. Construct a science ship. So we'll go ahead and do that as well. All right. Bringing in some food. Thank you for the food. And then we should be really quick to get this science ship done because we have all the alloys that we've accumulated, that we've collected. Why does it keep going back down? So pausing it doesn't, like unpausing it doesn't go back to the speed that it was at before. One little pet peeve in a game that really has kind of just wowed me on many different levels. Not only with the presentation, but just the ideas here are really cool, I think. So let's go ahead and connect these. And that way we can start to, I mean, there's nothing here really that we need. We haven't got enough. We've got more than enough. This is alloy. It's the polymers. I keep thinking, I keep using those interchangeably. My bad. And then what we want to do is also build that research station. I think it's actually here. Tech lab. That's what it is. We'll go ahead and... Nope. Can we just change it? There we go. We'll swap it to there. That big old hunk. And to make things a little bit more efficient, we're going to go ahead and cut this crap out here once they're done dropping everything in there. And we'll just make it a straight line. It's the symmetry in me. I need it. Let's see, can we rotate? Oh, we can. We might just take that too and just come down this way. Oh, that would be perfect. I'll have to wait. I want to wait till this is got all the alloys that it needs. We'll fast forward in time. Oh, resolve the moon. Okay, we kind of neglected that. So what we'll do is, oh, do we have the science ship? Yes, we do. We'll send the science ship there, and once it gets there, we'll be able to resolve this moon event here. So we'll take care of that. Oh, see, look, it does it again. Go back to the speed I had it on, yo.
Ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright, so it's there. We'll go ahead and resolve this moon event here. So exploit. So, summary of intelligence of the abandoned base. The base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems operational and can be used to restore power. Transmission from the Oxford team. We have reached the UN base. It is abandoned and is depressurized. So let's exploit the security vulnerability. And see what's there. Hopefully we're successful. Alright. Go back to being fast. Since I have to tell you that. Almost there. Almost there. Great. Alright, so let's go ahead and pause things so we can make this happen. And we will come all the way down here with it. And then we'll drive this all the way down here. And then we're going to... There we go. Make this much easier to do. Alright, robot, get back out there and do it. Road robot, do your thing. There you go. You're making me proud. Alright. We have alloys here. Alloys across the board.
Team has completed a task.
Alright, so we've done our thing at the base. So now we've got 10 science, which is great. We'll be able to use that for more things. More. We'll be able to learn things here in just a minute. And the texture from what I've seen looks pretty deep. And at least interesting. Even if it's not like super deep, it's interesting. At least from what I've seen. Right? So... we're going to bring these guys faster. Things are a little bit more efficient now with the way we've got things. I should have probably just gone all the way down. We'll see. I can always delete stuff if I need to. Are we full on these? We're not full. Alright, so we want to go ahead and... oh, they're harvesting. Okay, no worries. We're harvesting all that. There are no active health buildings in Sector 1. 0 criminals are injured, but we might want to do something about that before. So we'll do an infirmary. And we'll probably drop it right here, right close to where our quarters are. Or right where our med hall is and where our quarters are. And that way, if people get sick, they can just go walk on over there. Alright, so we've completed our mission. Oh no, we're not there yet. My bad. My bad. Just trying to get rid of all these notifications. Go away. Thankfully, you can right click on them and they're gone.
The science ship team has completed.
Alright, great. Now we've actually completed it. So we have now 30 more alloy and 90 more research. That's great. And they're going to collect all that. And with that, we can start to look at our technology tree. So look, like I said, it's not super deep, but it is interesting, right? So there's insect farm, or you can do a probe launcher. I'm gonna do it with the probe launcher because I want to see what's out there. And plus, then you start getting into like much more, like there's a lot more upgrades that you can unlock through each of them. So I feel like there is some depth here. Definitely depth and choice. And I don't know like the meta, of course, because this game is super new and I haven't gotten too far in it. So I'm sure there's probably some really valid and viable strategies that will come of all this. Alright, so we know about technology and upgrades, right? We're using our science points. Most technologies can be upgraded. The circles above technology on the sector can show how many upgrades. Yep, we know. I just showed them. Alright, not enough stockpile. Wait, no connected stockpile has food. Yes, you do. Why do you keep saying that? You are definitely connected, so I'm not sure why you're saying that. Right? Oh my god, no. You're not. because I took the road back a little bit. And this is why I don't make the big bucks. All right. That could have been costly for sure. Had I not realized that. In my attempt to be more aesthetically pleasing, I almost screwed my entire colony. That sounds about right. That's like a very Rob thing to do. Alright, so we've completed it. We've got a continual science infusion here. We only have 9 power generated, so I wonder if we need to look at generating more power with something. I imagine that needs to be our next order of business, for sure. Let's go ahead and speed things up. And also I want to come and look at, like, what can we probe? Can we probe, like, I'm assuming we can, like, start to probe, like, Venus, Mercury, Mars. Yeah, it looks like we can even send, maybe, a ship to Mars already. I'm excited. Excited to see how this goes. What does our solar system... I don't have anything cool to say. Hide? What does that... I don't know. Nothing. Forget it. Never mind. Never mind me. Alright, so solar panels are going to be a thing. Technology tier 2 is required to unlock this. Okay, what technology tier 2? Okay, so that repairs raised insects, converting them into 1 food after 1 cycle. We definitely want to do that. Does that mean I'm going to get the next tier? Research all techniques from a previous tier to unlock tier 1. And we need to go to tier 2 for this? Wow. Okay. So how do... I mean, like, we have very little in the way of electricity. Like, our power is definitely low. Okay, so we can do a probe launcher. It's going to take 6 power. Oh my god, it's huge.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Let's put it... Oh, I can't put it center. I can put it here, which means I can then drive some road there if I need to. Okay, yeah. Next transmission, do it.
Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague...
Oh, it's not about me, for sure. I mean, maybe it's about this fictional person that I am, but it's certainly not about me. I would not be passing those psychological tests.
Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems.
Tycoons, that's what it's called. That's how they pronounce it.
That you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
Okay, cool. Thanks for that. Construct a Vola engine. Alright, so once we've completed this, which is going to be our little bug hunt spot, I guess like a bug farm, which we'll need to speed up. Come on, speed up. We'll go ahead and start moving towards that, the Ava airlock, as it said. Eva. Alright, so we've completed that, and we'll go to EVA airlock. Repairs up to 48 units of hull per cycle for 4 units of alloy and can construct exterior structures. That's what we needed. I should have read that. The exterior structures part is probably where we're going to get the sun things. I forgot what they're called. Yeah, those things. Those things that solar collector, solar panels. That's what they're called. I had a brain fart there for a minute. All right, technology insect farm. So I mean, like, what can we do with that? Is that going to be? Oh, it's too much. Too much electricity. I don't want to black us out there. So it auto builds them. Can we auto build them? Yeah, we're just gonna auto build them. Always have a few on the ready. And do we have enough? Yeah, we have enough polymer, so I'm not worried about that. And then we can come out to the planetary system view and probes. So where do we go? Like, pan. Like, I don't know where. Ooh. Okay, so we don't have a probe yet. I thought we did. Looked like they were complete. We have a probe. Alright, so the probe view. I don't know what that. I don't even know what that probe view does. Resources. I think we went to. No, we're not gonna. Yeah, let's. Resources the mine. Whatever. Let's do both. Can we do both? Oh, I'm not meaning to do that. Okay, launch one probe. Oh, I see what it's doing here. Okay, so what is this? This science points of interest? Sure. Okay, I get it. Can we come out here? We definitely can. Go forth, my probe. Oh, I love the animations. Animations are top notch. Absolutely fantastic. And then we're about halfway done with the EVA airlock, which is going to require some energy now that I think about it. So hopefully we can figure that out, because I'm going to need it to get more energy, but yeah. Space, EVA airlock. Alright, so we have the ability to do it now? Oh my god, it's so big. It's got to be on the sides like this, I guess. I assume, yep, that's what it's got to do. It's got to come out the sides. Alright, how much was that? How much is that going to cost me? 12! So we're going to have a bit of an issue with power after that's complete. But hopefully we can immediately start building some more solar panels. We got it right this time. Probe is completed scan already. Waiting for a science ship. Alright, well, we've got a science ship. And we're going to send it to Saturn. I have a feeling we're going to start needing more of these. Oh no, we don't need any. Okay. What am I going to get rid of? Like, I want my probes. I want my research. I mean, I'm assuming that once I get this thing up, I can immediately start building the solar panels. Because if I can't, then I'm screwed. Alright, let's speed things up. I'm sure no one's interested in watching these little guys, like, take their sweet time getting over here. We want to finish this.
A science ship has arrived at its
okay.
destination.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's find out. Alright, so a signature trace from an EKB system has been detected near Saturn. EKB technology is exclusive property of Dolos, but records indicate the company has not deployed any missions of the sector. Ooh, let's send a team to investigate. What kind of drama could this be? All right, only 40 more. Is there a way to build more of those things? I want more. I don't see any way to, like, immediately I don't see any way to build any more of those. It would be helpful to have like 1,000,000 of them right now, but we are finishing it up now. And then once we are complete, wow, that's going to take a while, isn't it? We have the people for it? I believe we do. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, this game is just really unique in the fact that it's not only a city builder and this like weird space station, but like you're really doing a lot of outside things, right? Like you're actually going out into space with your ships. I knew it.
Levels of electricity generation.
Okay, so empower. So finish implementing the bullet engine via the build panel on the external. Okay, so how do I build outside? Finish implementing the bullet engine via the build panel on the external view. So external construction. We definitely need more of these. Alright, so that's something we can do. I need polymers, but I've got that. But how do I get this done? So do I bring this up? I don't understand why it's not building it. Do I need to shut down something down here in order for it to build? Yes, I think I do. Alright, so let's go ahead and shut this down. Can we just turn it off? We're going to turn it off. There we go. Alright. And then while we're doing that, we're going to build this. Hopefully we're going to build this. That's what it is. Okay, so we need to turn it off in order to get things going. Looks like our ship at Saturn is ready to do something. I thought we sent a team to investigate. What's all that about? Did the power outage affect them too? I don't know how that would have happened, but let's go back out here and see how far away we are from building this. Okay, great. So we are starting to build it. Let's see what else we've got here. Solar panels, large solar panels. All right, so that's something definitely that we're going to be working on as we get bigger and bigger. Doesn't seem like there's anything else other than that. Do I build anything else other than solar panels? What is this about? Finish implementing the Vola engine via the build panel on the external view. Clearly I can build an engine too. So I want to know how to do that. Engines and external systems. There we go. Vola engine. We're not going to do it yet. Oh, I got my power. Good. All right, so we can come back in here and now turn this back on. And now we have other things to build. So we've got the Ava airlock, the cryonic center awakens humans stored in cryonic pods. Alternative life center provides 1 stability in the sector. The battery stores 100 power, allowing units in the same sector to continue operating in the event of a travel or overload. I feel like that's gonna be important. Transforms 15 iron into 15 alloy every 1 second. We don't have iron yet. Transfers 5 carbon into 5 polymer every 1 second. And transfers 30 silicon into 1 electronics. Don't have any of those yet, so I think that's what's going to probably end up being supplied by the mining ships. But I feel like we should definitely try to get a battery going, since that might be part of our problem. I do like the idea that it says that we're going to travel. I knew that this is probably probably the case, but I want to know where we travel to. External construction, I think we figured it out, even though it took me forever. Well, at least it took me forever how to do the engine part. We're almost done here. Almost. Alright, let's speed things up even faster. Go, go, go. Alright, I want to do some maintenance over here with our... We're just going to take this and we're going to drop it all. And we will take this here, drive it here, and then drive it here. Looks more pleasing, and then it looks like we've completed our dark side of the Saturn. Ready for extraction. Alright, let's do it. Extract it away. You'd think you'd get more than 30 science out of Saturn. We got more from the moon. The building is purging waste. Okay. I wonder what like gameplay mechanic that's all about. I don't know what that's about. I don't. Your shinobis. Okay, so we've come in here and our cargo ship's bringing us some food. Very good. Oh, that's good because we just ran out. Which means we need to do something about that. We absolutely need to do something about that. We're gonna do some insect farming. Maybe we come over here and drop it here. Yep, we're gonna drop it right there. I didn't realize we didn't have any food until that came in. I mean, can we do anything about that? Can we tell you to bring more food? Do I want to do a mining ship? Science ships, or sorry. Mining ships are designed for resource extraction. I'll wait until it tells me to do that. Because I don't know if we're actually at that point where we need to do that yet. I need food. That's what I need. High priority. Make it happen. In fact, it's higher priority than the engine. I promise. Because without the engine, or without food, we won't have an engine. We won't have anybody to man the engine. Alright, so... build that engine. Build the Vole engine. Alright. That looks kind of cool. Incoming transmission.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies.
Okay, as long as you're not giving me too many people.
Suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
Oh, so we are going somewhere.
Request awaits your attention.
New objective, depart from the solar system. That's awesome. Bring the remaining workers from your Shinabi on board Tukun. Okay, so I imagine that means we need to come over and talk to the Bulwark and get people. Bring him on over. Alright, we'll have to... I mean, I guess we'll have to build... Okay, hold on a second. Stop where you're doing. Let's go ahead and build more population, more crew quarters. And the crew quarters hall here. And because I am just that picky, we will do this and drive it over here too. Grab those. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, we've got an event available. So, food supplies are dwindling. Despite clean control protocols, some crew members have become aware of this. They are worried food will soon run out. Pleasure will be at least 3. What? 3 insect farms? What do you take me for? You know what? Actually, we can do this. So we'll do 1, 2, and then we might drop. We might do a 3rd right there. I might take away this after we've gotten some insects.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the Vol bonding procedure.
What's the Vol
Those
bonding
protocols
procedure?
now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos,
I'm really excited about reaching Proxima Centauri.
and Dolos CEO wants to talk to you.
So we have 179 people now. So I wonder, we definitely need more food for sure. And everybody should be housed because I have the housing hall. Oh, but they're not. Okay, we'll need to fix that. Shoot. All right, population, crew quarters. Oh no. Okay, we'll come over here then. Why can't I build this one? Right click. There's another building under the select. Oh. Okay, that's just barely enough. Barely in there enough. Crew quarters here. And we'll have to get rid of these. Alright, so bugs. Get them. Yield them.
Hello,
Those don't look like bugs. They look like maybe they're sea bugs.
in preparation for this unique moment in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation.
I really wish I
We've
could
endured endless cycles
actually
of
increase the
war,
priority of removal of
crisis,
some of these so I could
famine.
get rid of this
Still,
one and
the
actually
worst is
all of
yet
these
to
really.
come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past.
Man, you
As we
were
prepare to
you're
leave
pretty
this system for the
morose
first
there.
time, perhaps we must decide which
Pretty morbid.
fragments we will pick up and take forward with us.
I mean, hell,
Through
I guess in
Dolos,
this
I am offering
universe,
mankind
this
an alternative means of
very
survival.
very likely future,
Tycoon is a tablet upon
we
which
are
will carve
in
our
need of getting the
meanings.
hell out of here.
Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate,
All right, let's
I
go ahead and
became
remove
fixated
these.
on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying
There
the
we go.
knots that
Good.
would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
I don't want to do that. Okay, so tutorial EKP. Electrokinetic propulsors, or EKP for short, enable movement of the Tikkun between stellar objects and various points of interest of the planetary system. Powering the engines requires all the station's power. Batteries you activate all the period of... Yeah, so we need to get batteries going. So, how far are we away from that? We're pretty not far. I mean, by that we're pretty far. Why aren't we doing anything? Oh, I don't have any technology. All right, so we're gonna have to take care of that. Probe, and we'll come over to launch available probe for some science. Looks like science would be there. We'll go over here, science. Because we'll need to get batteries before we go anywhere. And And I think the food situation is going to be in a good situation. Yeah, we're in a good spot. So, oh no, it looks like we're just barely not making enough food for the long term. So, I guess we need another bug. You know what we do need to do, actually? We'll need to go out and build one more solar panel. Do we have the polymers? Yes, we do. So we'll go ahead and build that. And once we're able to do that, we'll go ahead and grab the next little bug farm here. In fact, we'll go ahead and build the bug farm now because it won't matter. There we go. Probe has completed its scan. All right, that means we can send resources to collect. Yeah, we'll go ahead and send the ship. And we'll probe. We'll launch probes. Let's see. Do we want to go somewhere else? I mean, we'll check a probe over here to see what it does. I also want to stop the auto build because I want to probably hold on to the polymer at this point. Excellent. All right, so now we've got one more, and I think that's going to put us in the positive. We should put us in the positive. Yep. All right, so we're just 0.2 in the positive, but still in the positive. So that's good. I wish I could move these two. I want to move them. I feel like I'd move this over to like our little, maybe even make it like a like a bug farm hallway here, since I like my little hallways. And we'll just, I guess, put this here so we can grab that. That's all I need. I just want to grab that stuff.
A probe has completed its scan.
Alright, so what does it do for us? Waiting for a science ship. Alright, well, I think Venus is still being done, right? We're still doing some of Venus. What are we doing with Venus? Was there nothing here? I feel like there was nothing there. I feel like we're just going to send it over to Mars instead because there's an actual event there and there wasn't anything there. So I imagine that means that there's nothing really to find there. Which is unfortunate. The building is purging waste. We need science. We need it now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and super speed this thing for a minute so we can get to it. Alright, we have completed that. We're going to go ahead and just get rid of my little service road here. It won't let me. I guess there's because of people there. No, let me do it. And now people are like disappearing onto it. That's funny. Alright, super speed. Alright, how much longer do you need? Keep going. Super speed it. Let's send a probe to there as well. Science ship's almost there. Then we'll be able to get some science.
Has arrived at its destination.
Okay, so lacking the materials required to repair a critical fault. I don't have this to give them. I can't believe I don't have that to give them. Okay, so I guess the bulwark now is going to come over there. wonder how long that's going to take. In fact, we could probably look to see how long that's... Oh, it's not going to show me. So that's my probe. Okay, there's the bulwark. Alright, we continue our max speed events for another few minutes, and then I'm going to wrap this up because I think I've shown pretty clearly why this game is pretty special. I mean, it's definitely a city builder. You know, there's nothing new about that, but the way it's doing things and the, like, the focus on this, like,
The science ship team has completed a
this
task.
exploration in space thing, I think is
Probe has completed its scan.
super damn cool. And I think most of you will consider that pretty damn cool too. So, all right, we've gained 10. That's all we've gained. That's not nearly enough to be doing what we do. In fact, we need way more than that, don't we? It might be enough. Nope, it's not going to be enough. All right, so we need to keep probing. We don't have any probes left. Do we have enough? Oh my god, we're running out low on polymer too. So instead of that, maybe we build... Oh, we can't build a mining ship, can we? Maybe the bulwark needs to bring back some polymer as well. In fact, it doesn't need to bring any more humans back because there aren't any. Wait, there aren't any of this. Alright, so is there anything we can do to build to get some sort of science going? I figured we'd want to do that, but I guess not. Alright, it's telling me they just want me to move the Tucson into the orbit of the moon, so maybe we just do that instead. So, let's move it to the moon. And I get the... Oh, there we go. Our first movement. What a wonderful way to end this episode. With us finally making our way out of this. So I guess right now all of the things are going to be down. We have enough food to last, so that'll be fine. And we're going to make it over to the moon, and then I guess that'll be where we start to initiate a volo jump via this planet button in the planetary system map. Okay, so ready for activation. All power from the main grid will be diverted to the engines during the 0.5 cycle charge preceding ignition. Sectors will be powered by batteries during this time. Well, I don't have batteries.
With Ralph Stanford's procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before...
Okay, so all the ships need to come back. And wouldn't you like to know what happens? You know what? You can find out when you play. If you decide to play. I think you should. This game is amazing so far. I'm really enjoying it. I'm not usually a huge city builder fan, and I fired this thing up and I immediately was like, wow, this is special. I could just tell. Based on everything that was going on, the voice acting, the graphics, the gameplay systems, the idea of like moving into space, and I mean now that I'm like jumping.
Full engine ready.
Oh no, we don't want to do that. Our science ship's gone still. No. Okay, I guess we do. I guess it's there. I hope it came with us. I really do. But here we go. We're going to jump. Wow, that's so cool.
the Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found. Horizons to...
Oh no, I did not mean to do that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. If you guys are watching that, I'm so sorry. Oh no, my hand was barely on the button. I'm sorry. You know what? You get to watch it for yourself. Go play this game.
Multiple engine critically damaged. Analysis confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent. We are receiving no communication signals. Likelihood of ongoing survival stands at activating
Wow.
Marduk survival. New mission objective is to ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet. Urgent issues requiring immediate attention. Increase food production output. Restore hull integrity.
Wow, and so we are now thrust into it.
Request awaits your attention.
I love it. Like, what? We've done some sort of like time jump, and now Earth is... Wow. What an excellent start to this game. I'm so excited for this, and I hope you guys are too. I'm blown away by what I've seen here. I look forward to continuing to play this, and I think that anyone who's into like the survival city building should absolutely be checking this game out. I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing, and my hats are off to the developers. I know Casita Games, and I wish I knew the developer's name. I should probably know the developer's name. I mean, I want to say it's Bulwark Studios, which is what the... I'm 90% sure it's Bulwark Studios, because that's what the ship was called. And I'm just really impressed with these guys. My hat's off. Like, I'm really interested in seeing how this goes. I'm hoping you guys end up maybe picking it up if you think it's pretty cool. Let me know if you do in the comments below, and also let me know just how wild things get. Sorry about that. Until then, guys, this is Rob from Explominates. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Until next time, keep exploring.